This video is so stupid. Are they going to tell us more about how to prevent hashtag cyberbullying? I know how to bypass my parents' passcodes on everything in our house. I stayed up until 2 last night playing against some girl I met online. She lives in upstate New York and said her parents blocked her permanently because she was chatting in groups with people in a cult. LOL. Isn't that hilarious? She's super cool. She's got a temper though. You should hear the things she shouts when I'm winning.
She sounds weird. What do you even know about her anyway? She totally could be some creepy old man in a basement. That's funny, but it is a scary thought. What if it really is a creepy old man? Or even old lady? Ew, gross.
Stop being so dramatic. I use my household Wi-Fi, so they will just get my parents' information and not mine. I am cool. And what do I have anyway? I'm like the mayor of average Gradesville, so no one's looking for me.
That is true. Your parents have money to sue any weirdos for sure. Isn't your dad like a vice president at his company? You're good.
No, he owns the company. He moved it all home since the pandemic, so everything is out of our house now. I can actually hear him on his computer at night while I'm on too. Kinda cool how hard he works for everything. I think my sister might actually be able to go back to school. My dad's company is doing really well. He said he can pay the tuition for her so she doesn't have to get any loans. It's pretty cool because he didn't get to go to college because he couldn't afford it. So he's super proud to be able to help us.
Failure to understand the risk is not a valid reason for not being held accountable. Truth of the matter, when you breach parental controls and network security, you're leaving a hole open for a virtual rat to come in and run wild all over everyone's personal data. Think about it. Do you want a rat all up in your personal space? Similar should be your response to a cyber mole burrowing into your personal network and stealing your personal and financial data. Hackers make a living stealing from others what they've worked so hard to achieve. Don't give them a map of how to get there and an escape route to get out because you didn't bother to respect that you're not the only one using that network. Even something as innocent as clicking on a phishing email can expose you and every user in your household. Be vigilant. Learn what red flags to watch out for, and be mindful that what you do may affect someone else. If you're using your home computer to access sites that leave you vulnerable, like chat rooms, gaming sites, and pornographic sites, you're leaving your home network, including your personal and business data, vulnerable to cyber attack and potential threat. Not knowing what you are doing online can affect your entire family. Limit the amount of personal information you provide online, including your profiles. Turn off location services and do not post locations or do not check in posts from wherever you're located. Everyone online does not need to know where you hang out on Tuesdays. That is not being cyber safe.
It's not only the information you provide, but it's the manner in which you conduct yourself that is also at hand. Etiquette is your virtual measure of character. Anything personal is your virtual fingerprint. You can be tracked right down to your current location by anyone who knows how to track your IP address. That is concrete information that you've given away that can be manipulated and used against you. By the way you present yourself and represent your image online can follow you throughout your life. You've probably heard your parents say how glad they are that social media and camera phones didn't exist when they were young. I agree. It's not because they were worse than you, it's because it makes you so much more vulnerable and malleable to damaging imagery. Anything you post can and will be used against you, not only in a court of law, but in society in general. It is the brushstroke that you create with your own pictures and your own words. So act responsibly and think of it as, what would you do if your grandma was watching? So how can you be wise? Post with the foreknowledge that it can never be deleted entirely. Once published, it's forever. And common sense is not so common. Voltaire said that. But it's funny because it's true. If you don't act like young adults that are responsible, it will follow you to your college admission appointment, job interviews, first dates, court hearings, your future kid's teacher conference. It never fades. Let your character shine in your profile, but do not lower yourself over a picture or a comment that is beneath you. Go high. Are you the gateway or the gatekeeper of the personal and financial information associated with your household? The choice is yours.